Вот такие желтые светятся.
Горит, горит!
Подожди.
Сильно горит.
I gotta say, this is one of the most painful experience. This is sketch though, look at this. There's nothing holding it. Good morning everybody and welcome to a new day, to a new vlog. And today we're gonna go to a market where we're gonna buy a piece of metal and some things we need to weld the Oka. And after, we will bring all the parts over to Mark's house and then we'll hop in the Lada and drive down to his house to actually get it all welded up, because he has a good welder, that's why. On the good news on the Oka, the smell has nearly gone, which is awesome. Now this is how we're gonna drive today, so it's gonna be fun. But we're gonna put a door on so that when I close it, the floor doesn't collapse, you know, so the door will be the structural thing in this car. So I got metal and spray cans just for the metal not to rot away, because we're gonna be spray painting it with a special material probably, which is good for off-road. Now a lot of people are saying it's like a 50-50. Some people want to see that car be like a race car, and some people are like, let's make it off-road. But to be fair, I think off-road is the safest, kind of, I guess. I don't know. So this is what we got. This is for the floor. Flippin' heck. Awesome. And this is the side skirts and stuff like that. So that is flippin' awesome. We're gonna be cutting this to our needs in case we find some random holes and stuff like that and weld that in. Also, we got all that stuff. And also, I got a bag full of spray cans and stuff we will need to sand down the car and stuff like that. So, yep. Look at this, guys. A bit of metal for the Lada. So I started up the Oka. I'm gonna put the door inside of it and drive over to Mark's. Hopefully it'll make it. Oh my god, this is the worst experience. I'm sitting on a log right now. Oh, and the car is stalling out like every 5 seconds. And I need to make it to Mark's house somehow. So let's hopefully make it. Oh my god, the pain. And I didn't put on a door because the door is behind me right now. Oh my god, my back. I gotta say, this is one of the most painful experience because I'm hitting my back against the flipping door behind me, and I think the car is literally going to fall apart. But we're gonna make it to Mark's house. We're nearly there. We're nearly flipping there. This is sketch though, look at this. There's nothing holding it. Oh my god. Yes, I made it over to Mark's house. Flipping heck. So guys, as you can see, there's some strangers standing beside me right now. I'm gonna take off this seat right here because it smells like crap, and then we're gonna start taking stuff off.
It smells like stinky old strings of
but the floor,
5 old year.
The floor is good here though. I'm standing on it.
Реально?
А что так воняет-то?
Серьезно воняет?
Ты что, поэтому за дверь нельзя ставить.
Занюхни. Не хочу.
Корова.
Фу, меня чуть не вырвало, я серьезно говорю.
Корова решила напомнить о себе, мать. Корова.
Дай
Конёк,
слово.
блядь, пацарам.
Oh, look at this. A bit of mold and things alive in here. Very nice.
Delicious. I think that we need to wash it again.
Не, спасибо.
So guys, I took off the front grille and now I'm trying to figure out how the heck do I take this fender off. And the good news is we still have some metal to weld on, which is good. But this is bad. Look at it. And that is the interior. Very nice. I think this thing right here is holding everything up. Right now we're trying to take off the fender. We nearly took it off. We used the new piece of metal to measure out where we need to cut. So as you can see, we're gonna cut like this. And then once we cut it, we need to put another piece of metal that's outside right here and weld it on. So that is the plan for this Oka. Hopefully it's gonna stop stinking because it stinks very, very bad. Safety is the #1 priority. Right now, I'm gonna be getting rid of some rusted out parts so that we could see how the heck do we unscrew the seatbelt because it's stuck for some reason. Who the heck even needs seatbelts in this car? I have no flipping idea. Do I look good in those goggles? I don't know. We're flipping working on this piece of equipment right here. We're gonna be cutting it off. There's no need for this metal in this car. My arms are like dying from this dust. Guys, it is boiling in here. So the story is, we're gonna be cutting more of this flipping car because this is the new thing that has to be here, which is absolutely rotted away. So we will have to measure how much we'll have to cut and then we'll weld it over here. Guys, check this out. This guy right here behind me came in a flipping Ural. Look at this. Flipping Ural. This is nice. Holy cow. A flipping Ural. God damn, look at this. Nice. I'm the #1 farmer now, riding an Ural. It smells like a Lada though, for some reason, and it has tools like a Lada. Look at this. And a bit of milk. Very nice. Getting rid of the unneeded insides of this Lada Oka. So we're taking a break for today because Mark has to do some important things. He has to go somewhere. And we cut out some pieces. You could see right here. And then tomorrow we're gonna weld the new floor and the side skirts here. And we're gonna do it on the other side. Now we know how to do it. It's gonna be way quicker. So it is the next day, 10:51 p.m. and you might be thinking that we made a lot of progress and stuff like that. No, we have not, because we just came here to start. So I'm gonna put a few hours into this Lada with Mark probably, but he's gonna be fixing up that scooter, the 1980s Suzuki address. Yeah. Very nice. And I'm gonna try my best not to cut my face off with this equipment right here. So this is gonna be like a Lego puzzle. I'm taking some parts from new metal and we're gonna be welding it on like this. Very nice, very professional. That is why I got this big sheet of metal that we're gonna use to get this car fixed up. Anyways, I'm gonna try to weld this on somehow. I'm doing my first welding job on this welding machine because I never welded on that. Not the best, but it's better than it was anyways. The little thing that I welded on here, this will be fine. It'll be fine, it'll do the duty. And we need to weld this part here. So we're lazy, so we're not gonna weld the full part because we'll have to take this. I'm just gonna cut it off, plump it there, and weld it together. Should be, hopefully, an easy peasy job, which I really doubt, but we need to get this Oka quickly done because it's already the second day. I'd say if we would have a full day where would have a whole crew going at it, it'd be done in like half an hour. But since I'm a noob and I have no idea what I'm doing, it's taking ages. So let's see if I can cut it right. So somehow I got the inside of the side skirt kind of in position. So now I'm gonna clear everything up. Probably gonna try to weld it on in a few minutes. It looks flipping awesome already. Look at it. It's like a brand new ladder. So guys, before drilling holes to actually get this welded to over there, I kinda did a few spits of metal around there and there so that it holds up while I drill. And then we're gonna drill some holes there and some holes here. And also we're gonna weld this part over into here and it'll be good as new. Look at this beautiful new car right here. Ooh, my face is absolutely dirty. Now, while I was working on the Oka, now I kind of, as I said, touch welded this stuff, this thing right here. And I also used a drill to drill some holes so that we can weld into the holes so it's structurally good. If you ask me how good is it gonna be, probably not any good, but it's better than without metal, trust me. Well, it is the third day. And you know what, it could have been way quicker doing this whole project, but you know, Mark is busy with his own things sometimes and stuff like that. So I thought, while he's busy, maybe we should actually while it's actually warm outside, bring those seats to the other place, to the other side where I have a hose, and try to wash it with something because they smell, I think. Well, right now we're gonna be washing those two seats and the carpets for inside because they look nasty. Look at this. We're gonna wash this with bleach so that it doesn't smell horrible and actually kills the bacteria and germs inside of it. Well, let's smell the seats. You know what? They smell like a swimming pool. Just because it smells like a swimming pool, I think we killed all the germs, which is flipping awesome. Now, I'm gonna leave them here to dry, and then once they dry, and once we actually finish welding, then we'll put it in the car. So guys, today I'm gonna be filming with the GoPro. Another day, another work job. Mark is working on a scooter right here. He's doing some weld jobs right here, so you can see. What are you doing, Mark?
My friend broken
This thing. He broke this thing.
and we need to weld a little plane of metal, and this will fix the backpack.
Nice.
And
then you're gonna sell it and make money.
Yeah.
Nice. And this is what I've done yesterday. Now I'm gonna wait for Mark to use the welder, and we're gonna weld the floor in today. And the whole side, because we're real, man, we gotta get this project going. So now I'm gonna be fabricating the floor out of this piece of metal right here. Very thick. Just wanna make sure that I measured it right before I cut. I finally welded on fully this thing right here. This is the reinforcer panel. You might look at this and say this is rust. Don't worry about it. This is better than it was before anyways. And you might be wondering, what the heck is gonna go here? Well, I fabricated a piece right here. You could see it's kind of like bent a little bit here. This is where it's gonna be tap welded to that thing right there. And yeah, this fits perfectly. Let's put this on. This is how the floor panel looks like that I made. It's gonna be like this. You might be wondering, what the heck is that hole? It's gonna be welded on, but yeah. It's actually not looking that bad. Look at this. Looking fine. Looking absolutely fine. So it's gonna be welded to this thing right here and welded to the actual floor. So it should be strong. Should be good. I've tap welded a little bit of the floor. Look at this. Starting to actually look quite good, surprisingly. Look at this. What do you guys think? This is my first ever restoration. I mean, probably not the best, but it's first try, you know? Anyways, it's looking good so far anyways. So let's see how the whole project goes from here then. Guys, and I completely forgot to show you what sort of metal was there, if you could call it metal. Look at this. This was it. It's like paper. Literally like paper. So definitely, even with my bad job at doing this, it's gonna be way better than it was when I bought it. Funnily enough, this adds up a huge value to the car. Like huge value. Guys, hopefully today is gonna be the final push. Hopefully Mark is gonna help me today. And if he helps me, we're probably gonna be finish all the welding work for the Oka, hopefully. Anyways, let's get over to his house and see how fast we could actually finish all this welding stuff, because it's been taking for so long, it's not even funny. Guys, check this out. There was holes there, now there's no more holes there. Now the floor is looking nice. Looking flippin' nice. Now I asked Mark to tap weld the actual floor side to this construction here, because I think if I try doing it, I'll probably fall out of the seat. So Mark, you're gonna flip and do it. Look at this welding guy. Oh my god, what's wrong with my face? What's going on here? So I was trying to put this metal side skirt on, but my nerves broke down, and then Mark came to the rescue and he started putting it together. He touch welded it a little bit. Now we're gonna put it in, and finally, for today, at least we'll have one side completed. Can't flip and believe it. This is some good news. Now, the bad news are, we probably have to do the exact same flipping thing on the other side. You know the joke that you can't assemble a ladder without a hammer? Well, it's not a joke at all whatsoever. Oh, now it fits like a glove. This really reminds me of one of those videos where you watch African people like fix their cars out of like random stuff. This is basically it. This is it. This is life in Russia under sanctions. Yes. So we got this already on, which is really good flipping news. Now, next time when we're here, which is in one video obviously for you guys, we're gonna weld that on, and that part over there that still has not been welded, and then we're gonna do the same for the other side. Hopefully we're gonna get the other side done quicker, because now we actually know what we're doing. Well, another day, another weld job. Anyways, today we're definitely finishing this side. We're gonna start the second one, and hopefully with the power of 2 people, we're actually gonna finish this whole welding stuff today. So we took off the other side of the car, and it's actually not as bad, but the same badness of stuff happening. So now, oh, we have so much stuff to do, but hopefully we're gonna get it done quick, because now we know what to do. We're gonna do this quick now. So it's another day. I came over to Mark's house. Hopefully we have a guy who actually knows how to weld properly. He's gonna come over and weld everything in like a second, while Mark has a bunch of guys with scooters and Mark repairing them. Look at this. We got Evelina supervising everything. We got Mark fixing everything up, being angry, and my pride and joy, the Oka. I'm already hating this car because you have to use a lot of those discs, which I probably need to change, because the biggest problem is in this disc, not because I can't cut anything. So guys, I'm brain dead from this car. Подожди. Подожди секунду прям. Надо, чтобы оно это, чутка.
Ну, такие желтым
Да.
светится.
Горит, горит! Ваня,
Подожди.
сильно горит.
Пизда.
Ой, она сгорела.
Все, хорош! Хорош! Подветься.
Как на шашлыка.
Все, в принципе. Ты же на нее вставать не будешь? Нет.
Я застегнула.
Now a fiery experience for you guys. This guy, he welds professionally. So now I'm gonna continue welding myself. This was the hardest part, hopefully. Дай воды. Воды дай, воды, там она стоит. Быстрее. Можно я полью чуть-чуть? Подожди.
Не попал. Не попал.
Оно не тушится.
Да все, похуй.
So guys, everything was good until I realized that we welded the flippin' reinforced steel the wrong way. Like it's at an angle. So right there you can see it's perfect, but right here it's at a slope like this, so nothing fits. Now, I have no idea what we're gonna do, but I'm giving up at this stage for today because this is unbelievable.
But the reason of this fail, that's why I'm lost the control, and Ivan welded it wrong.
No, the real reason is this guy came in, you saw the welding guy, he's like, I'm a professional. He did a good welding job, but the problem is that I didn't put the flippin' thing right, and then I welded everything in.
Place.
Yes, in the right place. You know what, guys? This is just unbelievably painful for me because I cannot release this flippin' video because we're doing the exact same thing every day and it's still the exact same. And also Evelina wants to kill me because I'm like in the garage 24/7 now.
And when you bought this car, you promised Evelina that you don't be in garage for 24/7 and you don't как блять сдержать обещание это
Didn't keep promise.
you didn't keep your promise.
Yep, that's right. So I'm a dead man walking, guys. Let's hopefully survive through this. This is one painful experience, but at the end of the day, we're gonna have a flippin' awesome off-road Orca. So this is it for today. I'll see you next morning. Well. Hopefully, this is gonna be the last time we're doing anything with the Orca. When I say anything, I mean hopefully we're gonna finish the welding work and finally release this video. This video has been in the making of more than a week, and that is because I don't even know why. Anyways, let's get going. So it's another day with the Orca. This is all in one video for you guys, but yes, we came to fix up what I messed up last time. So we are gonna use this tool right here, and Mark is gonna annihilate and destroy the welds down there. And we're gonna push this thing down, and that should do the job. Well, on the good news, I think we got it to the right position now. It is a little bit bent, but I'll tell you one thing, my car is as straight as a roundabout right now, so that's good. Okay guys, we're gonna see if now it's actually gonna fit. Close enough, which is good. Now we're gonna weld this thing together and then we're gonna bring it back home. It's good enough. It'll do the job. It's fine. We're gonna weld this together. It's gonna be absolutely fine. Right, Mark? Look how happy he looks like. Look at his happy face right here. He's so happy that we're at this stage right now.
Not happy.
So we have finally finished welding this part of the car right here. Now we need to put the doors on. We need to lift it up, and then we need to flip in, weld the bottom parts of it to it, but that'll take like 2 minutes. Then we need to change a little pipe in the engine. That is why the car kind of broke down. This pipe brings a lot of air in, and this pipe is just very flippin' bad. While Mark is doing something to his scooter. Now it is time to try to put this door on and see what happens. Hopefully it closes, hopefully it fits. Not the lightest door in my life, if you ask me. Oh my god, Mark burped the most disgusting way ever. Holy cow, guys, the flipping door fits, look at it. Here we go, it's locked. Oh, perfection. Perfection. You could only put 2 fingers through. That's good. It's already rusting away. We didn't even finish the flipping car. This is a rust bucket. But finally, has a door, has this. We're also going to be lifting it up so that we can weld the bottom side that we did not weld yet. So now we have to put on the second door and yeah, see how it is. See how flipping it is. And we got to change 1 or 2 hoses, and once we change it, guys, don't mind my zipper. I know, guys, I'm sorry. This is my working jeans, and sometimes you gotta just open up the zipper itself. So guys, this is what is left of the Oka. Look at this. All this crap is from it. It's all like metal. Oh, got hit in the balls. Very nice. Well, the time has come. First of all, we put on that door. You saw that. Second of all, we put on the driver's door, which fits perfectly. And third of all is we're gonna try to lift it up so we can weld the bottom side where we need to weld. Now, is it gonna lift? That's a good question. Is it gonna give any damage to the car? Also a good question. So we'll see what will happen. Hopefully it doesn't fall down. Please don't fall down, please don't fall down. Guys, don't do this at home, because this is dangerous.
We are already at home.
No. Had to say it to the people who also have a lift. So, we welded everything under. Now Mark is doing the final part, which is putting this hose right there in because it was leaking. And that's because we're hoping that is why it was not working properly. Well, it is time for the first start, so let's see if it runs well or not. Whew. This is painful without the seat. Even after changing the fuel lines, for some reason the car is still not working right, so we thought it's the carburetor. So now we put some, whatever the heck this is, inside the carburetor. Hopefully that's gonna clean something out. I don't know what. Maybe it'll start working fine. Please, Lada. Please. So now we're gonna try to start it up. Mark is disassembling the carburetor right now. See what the heck is going on. Why is it dying on us for no apparent reason? We're gonna see what's up. So guys, you could see my dirty face. We didn't get the car up running. Now, because of that, I didn't bring it back home, but I did read on the internet that the problem is probably the actual timing belt on the car. So it's not the carburetor. I think that when we were trying to jump in that ladder, the belt kind of, jumped over one gear or something like that, and something happened, and that is why the fuel is not going at the right amount, and that why when I accelerate, it just tries to die. So hopefully we'll check out that belt and maybe put a new one in, or maybe fix this one up and see what we could do about it. So guys, if you actually enjoyed this video and you're enjoying this project, you might as well press the like button, subscribe, and comment in the comment section below what would you like to see about this project. And I'll tell you one thing, guys. Next video is gonna be us fixing it up, bringing it over to my house, and spray painting the inside and the stuff that we welded. So stay tuned for that, guys.